Hi, this is Todd Wenzel with Throughput Bluestreak. As a technology provider to the metal treating industry, we have a unique perspective on software technology and how it's dramatically affecting not only MTI members, but all companies. For heat treaters, we see some common pain point threads that run through organizations. For instance, do your managers and supervisors spend way too much time answering phone calls from customers asking when they can get their parts back? Are they literally running around the shop looking for all of the parts that go with an order? Are you aware that your software technology is outdated and limiting your company, but you're afraid to make software change because of the perceived fears of disruption to the organization? Intel co-founder Gordon Moore postulated in 1965 that technology would double every 2 years. In other words, exponential growth. That reality is continuing to this day. That's 50 years later. So what are some results of this exponential growth? Well, consider this. The smartphone that you use every day provides better communications than the President of the United States had access to 25 years ago. And that would be George H.W. Bush, who was coordinating the first Gulf War. Your smartphone also provides access to way more data than POTUS had just 10 years ago. And that would be George W. Bush, who was several years into the fight with Al-Qaeda at that point. Technology truly impacts all facets of our personal and business lives. It dramatically influences the way we stay in contact with people, the information we access, and the way we consume it. Mobile data access is critical for business. How you deal with that truth has immediate and long-term consequences for your business. For those of us who are tasked with running an organization, it can be overwhelming to stay abreast with all the technology and options available right now, let alone what's on the horizon for tomorrow. It's too easy to ignore this reality and fall back on systems and technology that your company put in place 5, 10, or more years ago. If your company's technology is just 10 years old, it's literally 5 generations behind. In another 2 years, you will be 6 generations behind. And getting too far behind the technology growth curve really gets ugly quick. So here are some questions you should be asking of your organization. Are we actively taking steps to leverage the astounding power of technology? Do we even have a budget for new innovations in technology? Are we regularly discussing and exploring ways to use new technology to disrupt business as usual for our competitive advantage? At Throughput Bluestreak, we're all about keeping current with technology and looking into the future to understand where technology is heading. That's one reason why we provide 4 updates to our technology every single year. When you update your business to Bluestreak, we include our implementation named Force Success, where we work shoulder to shoulder with you to guarantee the implementation and minimize the disruption to your organization. We know you need to keep processing jobs. We also provide paperless ways to track every part throughout your shop. This gives your managers and supervisors immediate access to the total status of the customer's job. Better yet, your customer can and will, if you give them the choice, to avoid the call and self-serve to obtain accurate real-time status of their parts via a customer portal. This frees up your managers and supervisors to do what they should be doing, which is making sure the quality is improving in your shop and increasing the velocity of all the jobs. Our technology platform is based on anywhere, anytime, any device access. This means you're no longer tethered to a computer in your office. You can have access to your data on any tablet you may be using, your smartphone, or any computer platform. You always have a path to grow and evolve your company when the time is right for you. So in conclusion, heat treaters as well as businesses of all types have to remain ever vigilant of technology of all types. Too often, the sexy technologies of furnaces, controllers, testers, and just about anything else that can be touched takes higher priority than the software technology that runs your entire company. It's important to keep up with your software technology and actually budget for innovations and technology that will distinguish your organization from all of your competitors. Otherwise, your business is going to be stuck in the past. There is no status quo with your software technology. Remember that. Staying the same or standing still is the same thing as moving backwards.